Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Junk Journal Mayhem, or Junk Journal Mayhem, as Cindy at Studio Lou's opening credits would suggest. She calls it a calamitous daily ephemera making experience using a lot of stuff that you wouldn't be able to get at Michael's. So things like toilet paper, rocks, food box, elastic, coffee filter, takeout container, wine cork bottle cap, those kinds of things. And then using them somehow in the junk journal making process. She is doing a very tactile, using the actual pieces of material and then incorporating them in a piece of ephemera. I don't think I have the bandwidth for that, but I do have the bandwidth for being able to do what I did in Inktober, which was use the prompts to create pieces of paper and use them as inspiration. So I will go through the first 3 days because that's kind of where I'm at. So I've done toilet paper, plastic wrap, cotton bud. And if we have time after the review, I want to do, I want to use the paper for the second, for like, continue to embellish the paper is what I'm trying to say. So let us get after it. So, what's the first one? First one is toilet paper. I could have done this in kind of an order first. That would have been swell. Wear it. Okay. So I used mostly my jelly plate, and then maybe a couple of spots where I did some direct stuff. So here is the toilet paper. So what did I do? I put a dark pink layer down on the jelly plate, and I went slop, 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 remove the color. Let it dry. There is a secondary pink. What can I do here to... If you're sort of looking at the three colors, there is a dark pink, a medium pink, and a light pink. That's probably the easiest way to be able to see those colors. So those were the three colors that I jelly plated. So dark print went on first, dark paint went on, dabbed it up, put the medium pink out. At that point, I realized that I lost where my center points were for the first one. And so I repeated it, kind of guessing whereabouts the center was, let that dry, and then I did the third layer, which is the lightest pink. What I was hoping to get was concentric circles of dark pink, medium pink, and then light pink to create some kind of a floral activity. It did not work, but it is not a failed experiment. I didn't achieve my goal, but I achieved something. I also have pink toilet paper, which I'm going to chuck out because, no. So, not failed, but anyways, so I only think I did one of that because that was a lot of drying time, and when you have to wait for paint to dry, oh, no. So, what was next? Next was plastic wrap. Okay, so that's not plastic wrap. What's this? So these, so while these are not anything, these are my rub off bits. So I have two that are back and front, and then I have two that are like this. And what I ended up doing was I had one to start, and then I realized that I should have them arranged, and so I started doing that, and then when I would get a new color, I would move them around so that they would have a sense of randomness to them. Two bags. of those, and those are those. So I've got those papers created. Where were we? We were plastic wrap. That goes there. I really should have sorted all of this beforehand. Okay, so plastic wrap, plastic wrap, plastic wrap. Okay, so gotta get these in order here. There's that one. There's that one. And I'm not entirely sure where that one. Oh, we'll call those a pair. So one of the things that I have a lot of that I find very difficult to use is paper that is specifically colored. So I have a pack of 500 sheets that are, what, 125 each of blue, green, this yellow, and this pink. And I probably purchased it a million years ago because they've been around forever, because I needed one piece of like pink or something, and it was the only way that I could get it at the time. And so I have all of this extra paper and I try to use it up. So long story short, I thought that the saran wrap method would be an ideal way of being able to create some bases. So if you imagine me putting paint down, and then I would imagine this is a saran wrap, paint down on a jelly plate, saran wrap on top, and then just kind of squish it around, because this is kind of what, just copying what Cindy did. Pat, 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 peeling that off. And so I would keep the paint side up on the saran wrap, put that to the side, lift the paint that was on the jelly plate, and then with the saran wrap that had the other paint, then put that down on another piece of paper. So that's the method. Here is the jelly plate lift. I love this so much. Oh my goodness. And then this is the saran wrap. And I wonder if I can, now I'm trying to match it. And so it shouldn't be matched because this is crinkled, and then I had to I flattened this out, sort of smoothed it out. This is rice paper, and this is just the photocopy. And you can see that I was able to lift up some of the colors from here. Not mad about that at all. Not mad about either of those. Really like the effect. I love the light blue. The light blue and the pink, I had in the back of my mind this French Paris journal that I am doing, and I thought this blue might be an appropriate blue. And so we've got that. And I did this a couple of times. Oh yes, for sure. This is the jelly plate, and this is the saran wrap. And you can tell that the jelly plate is quite foncé, dark. And then this is much softer and muted. But this was me just going through the photocopy paper colors. And then the last one, yeah, this has got to be the other original. And then I have a bunch of sticker types. And this is a full page sticker. And so I have a peelable as well. So not mad about any of these. These worked out really nice. So the saran wrap, success, 100%. Oh, yes, and so, last one. Okay, I gotta do this in the right order here. That. This goes next. And then this. Okay, so, next on our list is a cotton bud. This is a cotton bud. And what I did was I elasticized 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 together, and I created that pattern, which is basically a flower pattern. And I was using it to create that sort of in relief. So again, jelly plate, layer of paint, have this stamp, it's removing paint, and I had a coffee filter, and so I would dab off the paint and then basically do another dab off the paint and so on and so forth. If you just keep dabbing, the removal becomes less and less because this gets loaded with paint. But if you're stamping off as you're doing this, then you get a certain amount of this drawn off onto this paper. So my paper turned out like this. And you can see I did 2 different colors. I did a light green and I did a dark green, and then some other bits and pieces of just dab off, which not mad about this one either. I think that as a tear sheet works really nice. So first one was that dark green and that pink. And this is on, you can't see this because it's all white, and when I flip it over, it's all the pattern. So you enjoy that for a moment, and I'll show you what I used. So Shell's Creative Chaos gave me a December advent calendar, and for December she actually gave me a gift, and this is the gift. It is Sketch Your Sticker, available on Amazon, and I am sure bookstores, etc., etc. It is called Sketch Your Sticker. Does it have any? It's by Piccadilly, and that's all the publishing information that it provides. So inside, it allows you to do some practice of your sketching, and then this is I'm not getting that page because I don't like it. This is a better page. You can see where the stickers are going to be, and then you would sort of do whatever your doodle is, then you would peel it off and so on and so forth. I'm not much of a sketcher, and I absolutely adore stickers and shapes, and this is a perfect opportunity for me to use this book, put some paint down, and remove it. So this, you might be able to see here, this is just some plain shapes, and that is the result. Not mad at that either. There's a couple of long pieces here. These are strips, and a strip of that painted stuff. Not mad. So this was a bit chaotic, shall we say? Blah, 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 blah. Didn't really know what I was doing, which is really, when do I ever know what I'm doing? So I did it again. Used lime green this time. So I used this lime green that you may not be able to see particularly well, but it's lime green, and this pink. And lime green and pink make orange because red and yellow make orange. A little bit more regularly spaced, though I'm not sure that you can tell here. So this was, again, the lime green on the jelly plate. Ba, 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 ba. Let dry, the pink over top, and then pulling this all off. And again, I'm using stickers, and my jelly plate is an 8x10, so I'm kind of doing it. That's kind of how that landed. Not mad about this either. This turned out nice. Pleased. And then, again, because I'm thinking about this Paris journal and what colors might be useful, I thought of a light purple, like a lavendery kind of idea might be good. And then, so I have these all peeled off, and what ends up happening is there is a residual paint left in these areas that haven't pulled off. So let what was left of this dry, lavender paint all over top of it, and then I lifted it off with a piece of, yeah, this is paper, because what I wanted was something that looked like this. So I basically I don't have stickers, but I have the shapes of like labels, which super love, super love. Also note, and if you've been here a while, you will know my love of a straight line. That would be a straight line. Clearly, I did not put the paper down on a straight angle. It's like, whoa! Settle down. It just made me laugh. So that's what I was able to yield in terms of papers. Okay, so we're only at 16 minutes. So let's spend like a bit of time doing some stamping because I have thoughts. So what do we have for stamps? So these and this, which is these chandeliers, are I thrifted recently. Super love this whole thing here. So we have carte postale, which is postcard in French. Eiffel Tower, bonjour, je t'aime, I love you too. And some other bits, which I think would fit very nicely. Some other sort of fun images here. I have this, which is a huge sheet, which is from Globeland. I have this, can't see that. Here we are. This is from a posh magazine, a UK magazine that I purchase not all of the time. I get it at Michael's, and only when they have a stamp set that I like. And I got this one because of those 3 bottles. They make my heart sing, and those flowers are kind of fun too. So we've got that. And then we have our usual backgrounds. That's airmail, and this is another piece also from Globeland, which is postal cancellation. So we shall see what we get. See what we get. Because I think what I can probably do with some of these is just ink the whole thing, flip it over, and then we have a whole sheet done. At least that's my plan. That's my idea. And there's one idea that I want to see to fruition. We won't use that one first because that one's like the specialist one. What do I want to use? I want to use this and this. Oops, what just fell? Something fell. What did I say? This and this. So, what I want is this big old stamp. And will this, oh dear. Okay, that's not, there we are. Okay, you're good, you're good, you're good. Oh, it does stick. All right, never mind. Okay. It's straight, but I didn't put it on straight. There we are. That's a little bit better. Okay. So I want that as kind of a backgroundy, which is my first idea. So I want this in a light gray, and I want that in a black. And I want to try it on one of these lower investment, the rice paper. Let's try the rice paper. Okay, so Boarding House Reach. Here are my permanent inks. I think I use the permanent inks more than anything. So that's the gray, that's brown, that's black, and I do love that color as well. That's library green. I still don't have a blue. Well, there we are. Not gonna get a blue right now. So let's see. The only thing that we can do is try. Okay, this is somewhat terrifying. Okay, good enough. Blanc. It seems to me that I should have maybe used this one, which has got just a random kind of background, but oh, not awful. Okay. Super appreciate that somebody did in their making of this, that they stamped it and they created sort of like the index card. And what I want kind of oh, this doesn't even come off. All right, well, that's handy. Should we do that? Sure. Should we do that? Yes, that's a better way. Okay. Now, where's the black? Here's the black. Just go for it. Oh, wow. Well, we'll see what we get. This is clearartstamps.com, 2007. Yeah. Well, that didn't work at all. Huh. Well, let's take this off. Nope, let's not do that. What I want is the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower. I want the word Paris. Pears. Oh, Paris comes with stars. A little decorative thing. Well, it's going to be what it is. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I wonder if it's the kind, it's either the paper or it's the paper, the stamps, or the paint that creates kind of a funky feel. And I don't think it is the paint because I have stamped successfully on paint previously. So let's put this rice paper aside for the mo and let us try yes, the light pink. Put this back on here. These are really gummy, which might be the lesson in the age of the stamp. Okay, there we are. And we're not going to do a background, we're just going to do a straight flip over. Maybe I just didn't stamp it well enough. Okay. Come on. There. Huh. Let us try something that I know isn't old. And we're just going to smack on this background. Just going to put that there, and it'll just be whatever it is. And ay caramba have I used this one. There. Huh, it's the stamp. I think. Because that rubber stamp was so yummy. It came through the back side. Huh. Okay. I don't know what to make of that. So this is not awful. I will take that. Well, what else do we have here? I almost want to just print this whole sheet, but maybe not on that. I think this to me is like sticker, and then just on a sticker. Sticker on a sticker. Like winner, chicken dinner. Well, let's try this one then. While we're up. This is copyright 2007, so that one is okay. This is 2007. So 7, 17, yeah, this is only 20 years old. Huh. I feel like they were used for a wedding and then stopped. So we're gonna plunk that down there? Sure. Sure. I know this is my hand. I don't know what that proves. That's white, gray. Use the black. Oh, this has got the measuring tape. I have no confidence whatsoever that this is going to work now. Flippy flop. And the acrylic helps because your hand will rock. And I learned that the hard way. It will rock and it will make shadow prints. So if you want something clean, it doesn't need to be the acrylic. It can be like a book or whatever. Just something flat that you can... Ah, okay. Oh, sad pants. Well, maybe we have to do them one at a time. Which one do we want? I want the, I want to try the measuring tape. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Oops. Oops, is that straight? Not really. There we are. Okay. Oops. Okay, so it doesn't like it in volume, but I can do the individuals. Well, that's not so bad. And I will take that measuring tape any day. Goes that way. There. Oh, I don't want that one. Just want that. Okay, well, you know what? Let's try a different color ink. See what happens with this. Okay. Not awful. Not great. It might be that the color of ink and the amount of paint on here also they're competing with each other. So while this was a background and is satisfactory because it is a background, this to me would be more focal pointy, because that's my new word. Let's try one of these. See if it works. I don't know. It's just paper. I was thinking the other day, after I had finished one of these, the amount of cost of one of these papers that I would deal with such preciousness, because I've now made something, is probably pennies. Oops. Aw, okay, that would have worked had I not done that. So let's do that one again. Yeah, so pennies. Absolute pennies. Once the sunk cost happens of you've bought the inks and the this and the that. But at some point over time, you just use your equipment, and then your disposable supplies are a bit of paint, a bit of ink, and a bit of paper. That's a stamp. I'll hold that up so you get a better look at that. That is marvelous. I will take that every single day. Okay, so a lot of problem solving today. Lot of problem solving. So now, oops, they are gummy. Not gonna lie. Okay. Do I want this wheel thing? What is this wheel thing? No, I want to go back to the to refill. Where's the package? Okay, stop. Get that away there. Good job. There's that. There's that. Like the power. Where are you? Here. Okay. Does this fit? Just barely. Well, let's make it a sport. Oop, nope. My thicker isn't big enough. I wonder about this. Sure, let's try. Okay, let's get this one out of the way. I'm gonna call that one done. It's not. It's done enough for the purposes of this demonstration. You kind of know what it is, though. Okay, so I need something else to stamp that Eiffel Tower on. Okay. This paper is Shakespeare. So it is a non-copyrighted. Oh, yeah, that, yes, 100% that. That is immensely satisfying. Phew, blah, that's nice. That's nice too. So we've got two little bits. And we've got that background. We also have this. So we're getting somewhere. Where did I put the other thing? Oh, I'm just going to plug that down there. Okay, so let us move on from this because we've spent a lot of time doing problem solving. So let's try something hopefully that isn't going to wear us out. Let's do something super fun. What are we doing over there, baby girl? Thank you. Okay, so we've tried those. So this is a sticker and that's a sticker. And I think this should be the one that I try. Grace, what are we doing? All right, you do you. I can do black or this, and I think I'm going to do this. Okay, so I think I've done this before. And I've done that side because I just don't trust the amount of inking that needs to happen. Okay, so where's that going to land? It's going to land about there. So that's, oh dear, not going to be part of it. Okay, let's let her rip. as it were, so to speak. Somebody's yelling, going, "Oh, for the love of Pete, stop and flip it over." Okay, now I'm ready. Stop. There we are, good enough. Oh, nope. There we are. Wax on, wax off. This either worked or it didn't. Huh. Well, what I got is a fantastic background. Not mad at that either. But that is 100% background. So, let's do, this one would work. Also would be super fun to just try that and then see where anything lands. I'm gonna do the same thing. Pat, 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 pat. Ow! Hey, we're done. Wax on, wax off. We'll see how it works. Ooh. Okay. Not mad about that either. So to be able to see one, you want to be able to frame it off. So that would be one of the tags. Or that would be one of the tags. Or that would be one of the tags. Or that would be one of the tags. Yeah. So this worked. This one worked. Where'd the other ones go? Put them on the floor. All right. Where'd the other large sheet go? Here? Here. That's one. It didn't work very well at all. Well, I didn't do that one. Do I want to do one more that's just like plain? I'm going to have too much of that, so let's put this one away then. Where's the 6? There's the 6. On like that. Come on, you do it, you do it. Okay, maybe you can't. There. And those, I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup on all 5 here so that we can get, where'd the, oh, here's the bottom. Those will make nice backgrounds. They're also a different material than the than that sort of, I'm going to call it plastic goo. That's not really what it is. Okay, so those are really the ones that I want. And those are always the ones that I want. Those are the ones that I want. Boop, 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 boop. I can probably get 2. Sure. Okay, and I want that to go plonk like that. And black? It's either the black or the green. Let's do green. Green, green. To there. Okay, stop. Okay. Shoot it on the black. Well, you know what? We have every opportunity to try the black now. This is what we call learning. Okay, that's enough. Huh. Okay. You would be able to see both of them enough to cut it out. But it isn't like if you had a blank piece of paper or something that was very faint in the background and then this sort of pop out. But again, not mad. I also have, and I'm thinking that this is one of the values of this Mayhem May, is that the materials are so accessible and inexpensive that I can do this again really quickly if I want to be able to create something, which is possibly entirely the point. Because accessibility is something that is very important to me. Not only from an emotional standpoint, but also from a financial standpoint. Because I was about to say money is expensive. This hobby can be expensive. So we've got that. We've got that, which I haven't used. And, oh, here's my little wee one. So these are probably what I would say are usable once I have something down because they are cancellation thingies. Oh, here's another one. Ooh, let's try this one. I have 2. So this is also mail cancellation. Clearly I have a fondness for those. Should add that to my list. Okay, so what are these? These are nice little square backgrounds. This doesn't have a back to it, I don't think. No. So what do I want to do this on? This? I'll try it on this. I now have not a lot of hope because this is going to be very dark. This is black. There's not enough contrast for this to come out well. Golly, we're at 50 minutes already. Yeah, yes. Not really a fan, but that will be a background sticker for sure. And I think I should cut it that way. But we'll worry about that later. Okay, okay. I am not going to do anything with these or this, though I do like, or this, I don't think. We have some more of these left, which is always fine. But I would like to try one more thing, and that is to... So this is a debate going on in my head. Let's stamp this to that first. And if it doesn't work, then we'll try the blank one. Okay, flip you over. Good enough. There. Oops, that's the clock just falling over. Let's see how this works. If nothing else, it's just another layer of background. Just another layer of background. Not mad though. I don't think it likes the paper. If that makes any sense. Well, we'll try it. Let's do it in green. This will be our last one. Golly, this is fun. Not gonna lie. Ooh, bit inky. That's all right. Okay, that should be enough. Blah, blah, blah. Off we go. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, yes. See what a second print looks like. So colors compete with each other, and ink needs to go on something light. And Rubber Ages. Oh, that's very faint. But that one is nice. I like that one. Did that have a back? I don't know that it did. Possibly not. Well, I'll put it there anyways. And if one turns up, that's where I'll put it. The others, so we've got the inks. Put those, put the inks aside. Now let's have a look and see what we have wrought today. What we wrought. In no particular order. Just in order of how they floated to the bottom of the floor. So we've got a lot of sunshine coming in. Let's see that. Is that a little better? Not really. Hang on. I gotta close the blind. It's been the whole day raining, and now what I want to show. Oh yes, I know. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I know it. Yeah. You be good. Mind your manners for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, you gotta mind your manners. Okay, well then don't mind your manners. See if I care. Oh, here it is. Yes, I know. You stole that. Okay, sorry about that. It's a little better. So this is ink on coffee filter. Not really part of the experiment. This is stamps on jelly plated stickers. I like that Eiffel Tower. This is the Eiffel Tower on some jelly plate roll-off. Not really great, but will be beautiful backgrounds. And that was sort of an early stamping when we started to learn things. This is on sticker paper. Sorry for all of the shadows. Hang on. Kind of drives me nuts. It's got to be good. Oh, I do it. There we are. How's that? Is that better? Oh, that's better. So this is sticker. So the jelly plate was saran wrap and then peeled off on a sticker and then stamped. And so this will be another useful background. This is a jelly plate peel off of a sticker outlines and then just a sheet print, which I think is going to be really fun to use. Very early on experiments, but that could work. I'm not saying no. This rest of the paper is also quite helpful. Light printing on, so same print. So we've got that, we've got that. This will be a fine background. So we've got that, no waste. This is the printing of the earbuds. Cotton buds, cotton swabs. See, there's me just doing bloop print. I didn't do anything with these. Didn't do anything with this one because it might just need to stand alone, and not anything with this one. So these two are saran wraps. This is the toilet paper. This is the cotton buds on stickers. And this is more saran wrap with stamps. So that's all we have done so far. I'm enjoying this challenge a lot. There's a couple I might not do the dry goods, beans and lentils. But I'm game for trying these, and I will, as I say, going to be using them to create paper, either jelly printed or painted onto paper, potentially stamped afterwards or whatever. So know that you can always use prompts for your own purposes and how you want to use them. You don't have to do what the creator does. The creator has created that list, and they are giving you inspiration, of which I always have lots from watching Cindy at Studio Lou. Anyways, that's all for now. Oh, we're over an hour by 10 seconds. Take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots. I'll see you soon. Bye now.